Hey guys, Scott Thompson, MCA Millionaires founder. This video actually has a very unique name to it. I actually called it the Fish and Chips video, and the Fish and Chips video is sort of like a spoof of the steak and potatoes. You know, a lot of people when they talk about steak and potatoes, you know how to get into the meat of things and everything like that, and you know, manly and stuff like that. I'm a little bit off the wall. When it comes to online marketing, outside the box thinking, and everything like that. So, fish and chips, money, that's what I call it. This is like my version of being twisted and my sick sense of humor. If you laughed, awesome. If not, teach their own, I guess. But, you know, I take this business very seriously, a lot more serious than most people, because I truly understand the compensation plan, and I understand the income potential that could potentially happen to people's lives here in a real short period of time. Like in 6 months or so, I mean, you could just really change your life in less than 90 days, but, you know, 6 months from now, I mean, it's just insane at what could happen here. And I've never seen anything done like this before. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about in this video, I'm going to talk about the compensation, I'm going to talk about the matrix pay, and give you a game plan that we're averaging here and some actual numbers. Can I do that? Can I actually give you some income projections? Okay. Now let me throw this disclaimer out there. In a perfect world, all this stuff will work, and you guys will do exactly what I'm going to teach you and stuff like that. But this is not a so much imperfect world. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a simple game plan based upon the minimal amount of work that our team has done up until this point. Okay. So everything I'm going to do as far as income projections is going to be based upon the average number of people that my team has brought in up until now, and that's not including with the 2 new systems that just came online that helps make this a lot easier to market. So let's go ahead and let's talk a little bit about the compensation plan. Make sure you guys really have a true understanding as far as the compensation plan. And I'm going to tackle the matrix pay also in this video, because I've actually read something, you know, from somebody that said that he didn't see the benefit of the matrix pay, and I feel sorry for him. If I knew where he lived, I'd probably go over there and smack him, or hit him upside the head with a baseball bat and show him some real numbers. And I actually thank God he's not on our team, because by not understanding or seeing the value of the matrix pay, the only person you are robbing is yourself. Okay, so we're going to talk a lot about that here also. So I got 15 minutes, so let's dive right into it. You guys know that the plan that a lot of people are coming in at, we're going to talk about the $40, okay, which is right here. It's called the MCA Total Security Plan. Okay, this one right here. A lot of people are coming in at $40, which is great. Now, here's how the comp plan works on that. You're going to get paid $80 on member number 1 through 4 for the week, okay? So if you bring in 5 people in 1 week, you're going to make $82 a person, okay? If you bring in between 5 and 9, you're going to make $82 a person. If you bring in between 10 and 14, you're going to get $84. You see what I'm saying? Every 5's all the way up to 20, and then it's 10, it's going to bump up the commission. So if you bring in 15 people, you're going to make $86 a person, which is $1,290 for that week. Now, we're going to talk about the number 6 here a lot here in a minute, okay? Because the number 6 seems to be an average for the brand new person joining this in their first week, okay? Because the first week is basically their feeling around phase. This is the phase where they're learning, they're getting used to the stuff and stuff like that. So realistically, the average person will bring in about 6 people their very first week, okay? The next week, they'll have about 30-something or anything like that. But let's talk about that they just remained at the average type of level. So 6 times 82 is what? I'm not good with math, so I'm not even trying to figure that out. I think it's 492, okay? So you got to figure about $480 check, and that's pretty nice, you know? The way it also works is your second level, anybody you bring in that brings in a sale, you're going to make $6 per sale that they do, okay? And then all the way down for generations 3 through 5, you're going to make 66 cents a sale per month. This is residual based, and we're going to talk more about that here in a second. Here's the column I really want you guys to pay attention to. See where it says no, 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 no? This is the part where we talk about the reward pay in the matrix box. Okay? The person that brought you in should have told you that the first priority is to get you that 1 sale. Get you that 1 sale, make that $80, and then that's it. Of course, we're going to help you bring in 6, but bringing in one sale. Now, out of that $80, what we're going to do is we're going to encourage you to bump up into the MCA Total Security Platinum plan, which is another $40. Now, if you paid $40 this week and then you get a check next Friday and you're going to upgrade, you're just going to pay the $40. That's all you're going to pay that next week, okay? There's no first or last months here. What it does is it cancels out this plan and puts you into this one. Now, the compensation is still the same as far as this one, except if you notice, yes, 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 yes. I'm going to show you why you want to pay the $40 in order to do it. Then your monthly payments are going to be $39.99. I'm going to show you why that this is so vital right here, okay? But before we go into the matrix pay, let's talk about the 6. Remember how we talked about the 6 and you know, you bringing in 6 people your very first week and so on and so on. Let's talk about if you brought in 6 people and everybody else duplicated that, okay? You brought in 6 people your first week and stopped, okay? I'm not telling you to stop after your first week. I'd like to see you bring in 6 per week because that will make these numbers a lot higher. But let's talk about you brought in 6 people the first week and then for some weird reason you just decided to stop and they duplicated that out, okay? 6 times 82 is 492. Look, I got the answer to my question if I would just paid attention. The first level, remember these 6 are going to get their 6 that following week, so you're going to make $6 a piece off of them for $216. So total you'll make is $708 all the way down. Are you guys following me here? Now, that 66 cents that we talked about right here, that's residual based, they're going to give you the first 2 months right off the bat. In other words, right now, they're going to give it to you right now. So 66 times 2 is $1.32. Now, those 6 get their 6 the next week and so on and so on. Guys, you're following the pattern here. To where at the end of 5 weeks, if everybody's bringing in 6, at the end of 5 weeks, you would have made $12,968 in a month and a week's worth of time. Now, what if they did that every single week? This number at the end of 5 weeks would actually be a lot more. You'd probably be clearing about $20,000 a week from that moment on. But, you know, this is just to give you a basic game plan and a basic understanding about how the pay will work if you just brought in 6 or stopped. Now, obviously, if you brought in 6 and then that next week you brought in 6, you're going to get this again, and then this is going to be double, and that's going to be double and double, double. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you the worst case scenario in a minimal amount of work. Now, a $12,000 week actually is close to $13,000 a week. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. But a lot of people ask, how does our team get to the $20,000 and $30,000 a week income? Guys, we have one guy that used this new matrix pay, and he's averaging $25,000 a day. That's $25,000 a day, guys. That's almost $7 million a year based on the matrix pay. Okay, but this is the pay. This is the weekly pay, and you know I really wanted to give you guys a game plan. Pause this, write this down, understand this. Come back and watch this video again if you need to in order to truly understand this. Now, here's the thing I really want you guys to understand, is that this stuff right here, from level 2 down, this is monthly residual income. In other words, 216 people, you're going to make 66 cents a month. 66 cents a month, 7,776 people, 66 cents a month. What that's going to look like is that just based upon that, that's going to be a $6,103, $30,000 a month residual, or $75,000 a year. Just based upon the monthly residuals that you're going to keep get paid over and over again each and every month, just based upon what you did here. Does that make sense? If not, go back and look at this again, okay? But, you know, again, I want to go back to that matrix pay. My gosh, I mean, this matrix pay is insane. Granted, the higher level does cost a little bit more, but you get so many extra perks besides the matrix pay. You get the legal, you get a lot of legal, you get the auto club, and you know the auto fixing discounts and stuff like that. So that's all fine and dandy. But I want to talk with you and really talk to you guys about the matrix pay and make sure you guys truly understand this. Okay, I have a calculator out because I might go too fast for some people. But let's talk about this. Let's get back to this right here. 6 people your first week, and everybody else duplicates that. By the end of 5 weeks, that's 9,330 people on your team. Okay, that or customers or something like that. That's very nice, right? That just came in at $40 and everything like that. What I want to do is I want you to understand what would happen if you taught your team how to duplicate. In other words, told them, hey, the first $80 you make sure you upgrade so you can participate in the matrix pay. Okay? And I'm going to show you this matrix pay here real fast. 9,330 people, okay, would be on your team following this. Now, some weeks you're going to do more, some you're not going to do any at all. But here's the thing. This is based upon you doing 6 your first week and stopping. But if you bring in 6 a week, and they bring in 6 a week, do you see how these numbers will actually double, triple, quadruple, in weekly pay? And then this number right here will double, quadruple, and stuff like that, and all that. Guys, here's the thing I really want you to understand. 9,330 people. Remember that number, please. Okay? This is the matrix pay. Okay? You get paid 8 generations in the matrix. All right? $7,572.11 in a full matrix, right? A month. A full matrix, if you add all this up right here, this is about 9,000 people. So 9,000 people, you're going to make $7,572.11 extra a month. So think about this, okay? Remember we talked about this? Well, now you could add another, what is that, 7,000, let me get the exact number here so I don't, we'll say 7,500 just to be on the nice side, $7,500 a month. So you're adding that to the monthly residual that you already got there. That's pretty nice, isn't it? So if you take the 6130.08, we'll just say 6,100. We're just going to round it out, okay, guys? 7,500. You're at $13,600 a month, okay? $13,600 a month. You guys love my typing. 100 a month times 12, because I'll explain to you in a year. You're at $162,000 a year, okay? Or it was $163,000 a year. That's still pretty nice, right? That's not that bad. That's on residual income. But look, you're averaging $12,000 a week. You guys following me? So actually that comes out to $48,000 a month right there. Actually 13 times 4 is $52,000. So we could add another $52,000 a month to this one. I'm trying to get you guys to truly understand on why every single week you shouldn't focus on bringing in 30. You should focus on bringing in 6. Okay? Because 30 could be very overwhelming to some people, but everybody could bring in 6. So we just added that on there. Let's do this again. Let's see, 6,100 plus 7,500 plus 52,000. Wow. Times 12. That's how much you make a year. $780,000 a year. That's a pretty good year, right? But also remember, all this is based upon you bringing in 6 and stopping, and everybody else doing that too. If you brought in 6 a week, can you guys see how you could become a millionaire in less than 6 months just by doing this? But here's the thing, and I think that the idiot that said, I don't see the potential of this, whatever. You get a first generational match and a second generational match. So think of this. Think about this, and I want you to do the numbers, okay? Because this video is almost over. If you have 6 people on your front level, and they do this, and they max out the matrix, and they're making $7,572 a month, you get a match on that. You get 100%. So you get an extra $7,500 a month. Okay? The second person, the second level here, I'm going to have to go into another video, so bear with me until time goes out. This 36 people right here, when they max out the matrix, okay, they're going to make $7,572 a month. But look, so will you times 36, because you get 100% match off of what they do. I'll go into better depth into detail about this matrix pay in the next video. Make sure you see matrix game plan, or what did I call it? Fish and chips. Fish and chips video number 2. Make sure you watch that and take notes. I'll see you guys in a minute.